Hello! Hello, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to everybody who is watching. This topic has been on my mind for quite a while, and I decided that today would be the day to finally address it. It's about my TikTok, and basically me just up and leaving TikTok out of nowhere. The video that nobody asked for. I'm doing this for myself, and mostly for anybody who used to watch my TikToks, or used to follow me on TikTok, or still does follow me on TikTok. I just wanted to say the proper reason why I left in the first place, because I feel really bad that I kind of just left and have been in the dark forever without saying anything about it. A little bit of a backstory. My journey on TikTok was wild. It started out as something that I just did for fun. I was a VR chat TikToker. I loved doing VR chat TikToks. It was the funnest thing in my entire existence. I loved it so much. I loved it so much that I started getting good at it. I mean, I had a phase of I didn't know how to video edit or do filters or put chat bubbles and stuff, but I learned really quick, and it was super fun to do, and I loved it so much. It became something that I wanted to do often, and that's exactly what I did. I started out with a Rift S that I got, and that Rift S was with me for less than a year because Rift S's are shit. I got that Rift S, I played it every single day. I recorded videos every single day. I edited them before I go to bed, and it would just be the funnest thing that I would look forward to. It was my hobby that I fell in love with, and I loved it so much. Then I started to get a small following, and I thought that was the coolest thing ever. At first, I was trying to do VR chat TikToks for myself because they were so fun. And then I just became obsessed. I couldn't stop. Finding audios, making videos. I would teach myself how to edit and learn new things so that I could make my edits better or make my videos better or make them have more flavor and stuff. And I loved it. You could not stop me. I was on a fucking roll. I eventually did so many TikToks that I became recognized in a few VR chat public worlds that I would go to, and it felt so nice that someone was watching my videos, and I just hoped that I made their day. But my headset just gave out one day. My headset would not run at all. I had just lost the thing that I love doing the most. I just lost the ability to do VR chat, do videos on VR chat, and I just completely lost that ability. When I had my first headset, I made so many TikToks, and I grew very quickly. I eventually found so many avatars that obviously were not mine. I'm sorry if you own these avatars, but I would find these avatars and I would fall in love with them, and then I would make stories of them. I mean, they were cringe stories, but I loved doing it, and that's all that fucking matters. I would have a set schedule on what time to upload, when to upload, how many videos to upload, and my standard uploading schedule was once a day at 5 o'clock. And I would make sure that I had piles and piles and piles of videos that'll be good for a certain while. Eventually I took a break because school was starting up for me, and then I wasn't able to do VR chat TikToks as much as I wanted to because I was obsessed with just doing it every single day, hopping on VR chat every single day, and nobody could stop me. If I'm on VR and I'm recording, you bet I'm recording for the whole day. You bet I'm recording for half the day. I would be on top of that, but school got in my way, and I would hate that. I would hate school for that. But because I was so focused on school because I had to be, I fell out of TikTok. I fell out, and I would just feel so sad. I would feel so upset, and I would feel so frustrated that I couldn't make TikToks because school was in my way, but I still got on VR chat, and I still recorded as much as I could, and I still tried to edit as much as I could. I couldn't be as consistent as I wanted to be. And then I started skipping on school. I would skip a week or skip a few days or skip like a day or maybe just return next week. Also, I could record VR chat videos. It got to the point where I set an alarm every single day at 5 o'clock because I have insomnia, for those of you who don't know, and it can get very bad sometimes. And it would fuck with my sleep schedule the next day so bad to where I would wake up past the time that I was supposed to be up by to upload a video. I made sure that I posted at 5 o'clock on the dot. If I didn't post at 5 o'clock on the dot, I would literally have like a panic attack. That became really unhealthy and I didn't even realize it. This was my everyday. And then like sometimes I would miss my posting schedule. I would cry sometimes because I was so panicked that my video wasn't on time properly. It wasn't even the fact that like probably nobody would watch it or nobody would see it or like it wouldn't get attention. Just the fact that like I didn't post on time and it's the smallest task that I had to do and I failed it. And then like my headset broke. My headset broke. We just would not have enough money to like get me a new headset. It would have to be years until I would get a new headset. And that hurt for a while. I played on desktop VR. It wasn't the same, obviously, but that's what had to be done. If I wanted to play VR chat, it had to be on the desktop. I couldn't do anything about it. Fast forward a few months, and my partner gives me his old VR headset, and I am ecstatic. I am through the fucking roof. As soon as I got my grubby ass hands on that fucking headset, I scrambled to VR to make TikToks. His headset also didn't last too long, unfortunately, but I still made that motherfucker last. I had felt whole again. I felt like nothing could stop me now that I had like a headset again and I could like get on VR. His headset didn't end up lasting too long either. It lasted me about more than 6 months, I think. Currently, I have a better headset thanks to one of my very good friends. She was willing to send me her old Vive headset. I've had it ever since. I've had that damn headset for well over a year now. It works like a charm. It works like it was just out of the factory. I could not be more thankful to her. I have not recorded any videos ever since that last Rift S had went down. Honestly, I really miss it. Now to explain the real reason why I stopped doing VR chat videos as a whole. My dream ever since I was little, I always wanted to be a content creator, but I could never find the ability to do it. I held myself back a lot, I doubted myself a lot, and that really pushed me back. I thought about it in a deeper light. When I was on TikTok a lot, I would follow a very small amount of people because I was very picky when it comes down to videos. But most of the time, I couldn't even remember their names. I'm not saying that everybody does this at all, but for me, if I'm on TikTok and I see someone's video more than once, I'm not gonna remember their name unless I'm like following them, or even if I am following them, I barely remember their name. Like, I'm following less than 100 people on TikTok and I don't remember any of their names. And I felt like that said something. I felt like that said something about TikTok as a whole, because TikTok is obviously just there for entertainment. Not only that, but it's not very meaningful entertainment, if that makes sense. What I mean by meaningful is if it's a TikTok, you only see a TikTok for less than a minute until you're moving on to the next TikTok over and over and over throughout the span of like an hour or more. I loved speaking with people who followed me on TikTok or people who kept up with my videos. It meant so much to me when I would get to talk to them and like hang out with them on VR chat. I've met some people who followed me on TikTok for a while and they are still my friends to this day. Honestly, I could not be happier. I could not ask for better friends. At the same time, my time on TikTok is probably not as meaningful as it is to me. I think about it often. I think about how much fun I had. I think about how stupid I could be on TikTok, and it was everything to me. But at the same time, I couldn't keep going with my panicking. I couldn't convince myself to just do it for me. I convinced myself to do it for everyone else's entertainment because I wanted to make everyone else happy when they saw my videos, or make them laugh when they would see my videos or see something stupid that I would do for my videos. And it got to me. It really did. It got to me very quickly. I tried so hard to do TikTok for myself, like how I had started before, but it just kept getting worse with like my whole panic attacks and everything, and I couldn't stop it. But I still loved it. I still love it, and I still do love it. I still want to do this for myself. Content creation is still for myself in some way because it is very fun to stream or to edit YouTube videos or to edit TikToks. It's still very fun for me to do. It's just the fact of like, I also want to make this a career. And I know that's probably like a bad idea because like a very small percentage of people make it to the top, but I still want to try. No matter how far I fall behind, no matter how bad I am at sticking to like editing one video, no matter how bad I am at creating a schedule, no matter how bad I am attending my own streams, I still want to try and I want to get better. Not just for me, but for you. It's been my dream since I was little, and I made so many mistakes, and now it is my time to fix those mistakes. And TikTok was something that I had to let go so I could start fixing those mistakes. I had to learn how to edit longer videos. I had to learn how to edit proper gaming videos. I have to learn how to have a set schedule that isn't the same time every single day. I didn't want to just pretend like TikTok didn't happen for me. And I felt like that was what I was doing for a long time when I didn't acknowledge why I left. TikTok is still a big part of me. I want to acknowledge the fact that TikTok built part of me. And now I'm branching off of that part of me and trying to expand it the best that I can. It was not worth it to me to potentially have people that wouldn't remember me. I want to have a stable platform. And with all the threats that have been happening with TikTok getting like banned or shut down and stuff, it wasn't a stable place for me to stay. That's the whole reason why I'm making this video. But another reason why I'm making this video is I will be taking all of my TikToks and I will be putting them on my YouTube as shorts. I want whatever that I built off of still a part of me in some way. Not only that, but I will be doing TikTok one last time. I want to live that one more time before I officially quit TikTok. I'm still gonna love it. I'm still gonna love the fact that it happened. I'm still gonna love the fact that I was a TikToker for a short while. And moving on is okay. That's another thing that I had to learn. Moving on is okay. My name is Softy Autumn Puppy on TikTok. But if you don't feel like going over to TikTok, I will be posting them as shorts on my YouTube for everyone to see. And they will still be there. And I will also be making new ones. Not soon, but I will be making new TikToks. Just for the last time. If you want to join my Discord, it is also in the description. It's called the Shortcake Cafe. Please come in if you want to. It's really dry. It's so dry. But maybe anybody who joins will add a little bit of flavor. Thank you so much for watching this video. I know this is a video that nobody asked for, but I still feel like it was very important to cover for anybody who has been watching me on TikTok, or maybe if you're a new viewer. Hi. Hello. My name is Autumn. It's really nice to meet you. I did not want to end my TikTok career without acknowledging the fact why I left and or why I am leaving. It was very important to me to address this. And I hope that this clears up some reasons why some people were probably confused. But I really appreciate you dealing with me. To anybody who watched my TikToks, thank you. Like, I love you. And anybody who's watching me now, I love you too. I really couldn't ask for anything more than having you guys here with me. It means so much to me. So thank you so much for putting a little bit of time into me and just listening to me ramble about something that you didn't ask to hear about. Thank you so much for watching this video. It means the world to me that you stuck around this long. I'm sorry, I'm a yapper. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!